Bro, the solo cash cups can be so frustrating sometimes. Like, you just seem to be dying in every stupid way possible. Like, for instance, right here, there's this kid, right? And he's just gliding in. And kids are spraying him. I see he got cracked. I'm like, yeah, let me get the kill. I actually got the kill. I did not realize there was a kid in that bush. This kid in the bush intentionally just stayed there, didn't even loot the body. He was just sitting here on the body. Just knowing that I would come. Slowly waiting for me, and I just tarped over to it, and I'm just tarping, and now right here, he just runs out at me. And before this, as you can see, right before this, I have everything that I need to win this game. I literally don't need anything. So I have like a slurp, I have 2 bigs, I have fizz, I have cap mats, like I really don't need anything, and I can just win this game. And instead I die 20 minutes into the game. Wasting 20 minutes of my tournament, right? Now take a look at this game. I have literally everything that I need. I have a slurp, 3 bigs, launch pad, and you know, decent guns, right? I'm in this position right here. And instead of just rotating towards that side, making my rotates, getting into a better position, I was like, maybe I can get this bunker. Because I have A rank, I got the balls. Now look at this point. I'm making my rotate over here, and on my way I lose all of my heals, basically. All of my bigs. I only have a slurp left. And there was just, this vault was already opened. In this cash cup, I had no idea that you could already tell that a vault has been opened if you don't see the A sign on it. If you don't see the A sign, it's already been opened. And I did not know that. Look, at this point in the game, if you see right here, there's literally like 5 kids chilling around this vault. And I'm in this position trying to go for the vault. Completely a misplay by me. And yeah, I should not have gone for it, of course. Obviously, of course, there's a kid in there if it's been opened. I didn't know that. So now this whole game, I've been like storm playing, right? Now luckily, the zone kind of pulled on me. Almost died because the kid was holding me. Like stuff like this, bro. Like such randomness in my tournaments happen like this. Like just getting to this point. Literally almost dying, wasting more heals. Because this kid is just like holding me out of storm. Now eventually I make it in. Now, this game, I do admit, I kind of saved and I clutched a decent amount of points. But then eventually, look what happened. It's crazy stuff here. Right here, I kind of need a refresh. So I'm looking for one. I fizzed a little bit late. So I'm trying to fizz right now. Fizzing up a little bit more. I'm waiting a bit too much till storm is on me. Now this kid blocks me off. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't know if I can get through there. I place that wall. And I'm like, okay, let me medkit play. Maybe I can just go around the other side. Because I have 2 medkits. I can maybe also just get some more placement points. Then I notice, oh shit, I've tagged the whole game in storm. So now I have storm sickness and I just instantly die. 30 damage sticks, yeah, can't handle that. And GG's. In this game, I just get keyed for absolutely no reason by this guy right here. Nerth. No initial damage, as you can see. He's just jumping on my wall, like, trying to fight with, you know, like, he has a decent fighting loadout, I guess. Maybe he's a decent fighter, it seems. Maybe he needs to catch up on points. 169, 166, I don't even know, bro. But, yeah, he's not trying to win this game, just trying to W key me. We're center zone, basically. I was trying to make my way over to that side. I was chilling, everything that I need. But he just keys me. Now, I do hold him off for a while. Like, we're fighting all this time. I'm making space, making sure I don't over-peek with bad angles. Always having like 2 boxes to defensively box fight from, you know. Eventually he drops on my left wall right here. Pre-fire. I get that tag, I'm like, okay, maybe I can go from the top, hit him there again. Now I have the HP advantage and I could, like, disengage. I could try to disengage, that's probably the play. Now I decide to show some counter aggression because I think this guy could just chase, you know, like, it's a big possibility. Like, if you run sometimes, it doesn't really work. So I'm like, okay, let me show some counter aggression. Now eventually I'm like, okay, I did some tags, you know, this guy sees I'm a good fighter, now I can leave. Refarming a little bit, instantly get tagged by a kid that is just boxed up. or something. So I'm like, okay, let me chill. And then right after this, I'm just chilling. This kid pumps my wall. I hold the wall, but just too late, and he gets in. And he gets the kill on me. So he just full lurk played on me, surprised me, and yeah, another stupid death. I guess I'll show you another game. Right here, I beamed this kid to 1 HP. So it's like, let me fight him a little bit. Now he hits me back. So once again, I lose like 500 mats on that for no reason. Potentially could have been killed here. Like, just fighting for no reason when I didn't need it. I had everything, now I have nothing. I don't have nothing, but I'm way less chilling than before. And now, of course, because I don't have mobility items, you know, that's the season, you know, I guess I have fizz, but yeah, max distance pool. I make this rotate. These were actually some clean rotates, not gonna lie. Like, my rotations have been much better recently. This kid, I heard him get cracked or something, so I jumped in, got the kill. And now I have everything. Like, this guy was so stacked. So this was like the best refresh I could have gotten. Look, I got fizz, I got 3 bigs as well, like crazy loadout. Now, I'll show you how I died, okay? I'll show you how I died. Okay, so right here, I get in zone. And I go a bit too far. I could have boxed up already on the edge. I should not have gone in the water. Like, you always want to avoid the water. That's what I've noticed, because people love just spraying you when you're near water. And especially when you are as stupid like me, and you don't connect well. So you place only 1 floor below you. Now I wanted to expand. Because I knew I was only connected by 1 wall. I tried, you know, placing 2, but it didn't work. So now I'm like, oh shit, okay, he's already spraying. Now I just reconnect, right? Build weirdest base because I'm like in this, yeah, in the scuff spot, right? Can't really build well from this spot. But look, I've already tried placing this wall at this point. But at this point, look, I'll show you. I'm holding this wall the whole time, and it's just not placing. It's physically impossible to place this wall for some reason. Like, sometimes I've had this glitch. I don't know if you guys experienced this glitch as well, but I just couldn't place a wall right there. I can place walls here, but now I got sprayed, and of course, you know, like, I got cracked, I got lobbied, and I just died very shortly after this. Like, the most stupid death ever. Most stupid death ever. That could have been such a decent endgame, but yeah, I died in 36, pretty sure. But then I started VOD reviewing Kurama, the pro player Solary Kurama. The full VOD review will be in Fortnite Academy, of course. But I started VOD reviewing him because he got 5th place in the first week. And then in the second week, look, in the second week, he got 7th place. So he got 5th in the first week and then 7th in the other week. And now also he got 2nd in the most recent Solo Cash Cup, which is absolutely insane. So I kind of tried copying his playstyle in my own gameplay. And look, if you see from my tournament, real quick, I placed 950th this time. Look right here. Okay, don't forget about the first 3 games of the tournament. I was just trying to W key, landing Hive, didn't work out. But then right after that, I just played for endgame. So I got a 4th place. Let me make it bigger for you guys. I got a 4th place, 6 elims, 26 minutes. 2nd place, 27.5 minutes. 16th place, 24.5. 18th, 25.5. 14th, 25 minutes. 13th, 25 minutes. So all of these games, I've not been dying in stupid ways. Not a single time. Like, after the first 3 games, when I just tried W keying and Hive and stuff, which didn't work out, I just played so consistent. Like, every game was like 25 minutes basically. This was my shortest game out of all of these, which is absolutely insane. Now, soon I will try to fix like these mistakes of dying in around like 15th place to get more consistent top 5s. But in this video, I want to focus on why I at least played so consistently and made it to like the end of the game every single time basically. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. Now, the whole principle that I lived by in this tournament was KISS, the acronym KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. So, whenever you're in doubt about what to do, all you need to do is just keep it simple. Do the most simple option, you know, like, don't overcomplicate things, don't go for like crazy plays, just keep it simple, stupid. That's what I lived by in this tournament, and that is the reason why I made it to the end of the game every time, like 25-minute games. we'll start with the early game. We're just gonna go through the entire game for you guys. Like, sure, you know, some of you will get bored because your attention span is just lower than that of a goldfish, right? But for those that actually want to learn, we're gonna have a long VOD review. Nice and focused. Make this video full screen if you want. You guys are gonna learn the strats. So here, for instance, yeah? Let's start at the start of the game, because I'm already not really doing my normal plan. Bro, something random is my game. That's funny. Wait, did he outplace me this game? Potentially. I don't know. That's kind of funny. We're in the same game. Wait, did we go... Bro, there's no way. He's the one that outcontested, that outdropped me. No way. I can't switch to my POV yet. No way. That's too funny. Where? I'm like, who's outdropping me here? This kid has such a good drop. That is the reason why I swerved from this drop spot. And then I went over to this side. He even tried shooting me there. Okay, so random outdrop me. That's actually funny. My teammate, by the way, for those that don't know. But yeah, I decided to just keep it simple. He outdropped me, so I was like, okay, let me just do a scavenger looting path. I'm already pretty chilling, like 2 bigs, full shield. Now I'm like, okay, I do need some extra loot. I can't really get it here. There are some good POIs nearby, like Demons, Canyon, or even Foxy. Now I do see zone pools all the way northwest. So I'm kind of having to make a decision here. I use a pad, I saw a pad, I was like, yeah, keep it simple. I'm like, okay, let me go over to Demons, because there's oftentimes a lot of stuff in Demons. Now in this game I do see there's a lot of builds, so I was like, okay, maybe not Demons. So I went over to here. Now this was already gone as well, so no extra loot. But I was like, yeah, let me just get the medal, of course. Now my maths are insane. So if I get fought, if someone fights me, I can at least outmat him, right? And I have good fighting guns. All I need now is some shields. So here I see the fields haven't been looted as much. So I'm trying to get some extra loot right here. See a kid, just build, he goes in the bush. I'll just go the opposite direction, you know, like I don't need to fight, I can just move out of the way. Like if I make more distance in between us, the less likely that I run into a stupid fight. No stupid stuff, just keep it simple, stupid. Like that's my main priority this whole tournament. Like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything stupid. Saw another kid, I was like, yeah, not gonna do anything stupid. Keeping an eye out on him, placing some walls, being safe. Now, I don't have extra shields, so I would like some more stuff. But I'm like, okay, let me still make the rotate, because, you know... Okay, I get 6 splash now, it's pretty good. I'm not going to use the pad now, because there could be a kid, like, somewhere here. I'd rather just foot rotate, keep it simple, you know? Because if I pad and someone beams me midair and then he keys me, you know, that's just a stupid way to die, you know? Found 1 mini, at least. Another pad. Not using the pads once again, because it's just a bit stupid. Now here, I remember I just rotate all the way to the hive, pretty sure. So this part of the game is pretty boring. So now I'm in the hive, and I make sure to find some extra heals. I should find 6 minis soon. Oh, I have 6 minis. My bad. I have 6 minis, I'm chilling. So now all I need to do is just go in a bit deeper towards 4th, this is 4th zone. Just get into a good position, just like Kurama did in his tournaments. Always in a good position in 4th zone. So went a bit deeper. Went over to this spot right here. Got tagged for a little bit, but now I'm chilling, right? I paused for a sec as I got tagged. Overbuilding a little bit. I'm like, okay. You know, I noticed kids uphill. Can't really rotate from this position. So I'm like, okay, keep it simple, just box up. Just box up and I'm chilling. Now, for the next couple of minutes, once again, I'm not doing anything. I'm just keeping it simple. Zones are revealing. Now eventually, I think I do make a mistake this game, I think. It could have been this game that I didn't keep it simple. I'm not sure. We'll see about that. But I don't have fizz this game, so that's kind of annoying for my mobility, right? So here I notice, okay, zone pools this way. So I'm like, okay, maybe I wrap around this way. I have no fizz. It's kind of unfortunate. Keeping my eyes open. Now I do get beamed a little bit. Do I get keyed as well? A little bit. I expand. He doesn't really go for it. So now he gets beamed. And now I'm like, okay, I'm not keeping it simple anymore. I'm going over to him maybe. Or getting the kill. Someone else doesn't keep it simple. He kind of needs a refresh, jumps in, and he gets the kill, right? And I'm like, okay, maybe I can get some of the loot. That is a mistake. I didn't keep it simple. I should have just rotated, because zone is already expanding in like 5 seconds, right? Just keep it simple. Just splash up, move to zone. That's what I should have done. Instead of that, I delayed my rotate by going over to these boxes, right? I tried getting the loot. Now this caused an awful lot of problems. I was like, I can get the medal maybe. I don't really need it. I have 120 builds. I should have just rotated. I'm being stupid right now. So eventually what happens is this kid leaves. I didn't even notice. I'm still being safe to get the medal. I'm like, let me splash up now though. Got the medal. I guess I have cap medal now. But it wasn't really worth it. Now at this point, some kids were already holding me. This is probably the pro, by the way, radio. Some kids were holding me. So I'm like, okay, maybe I just pad to the next zone. This is also a strat you can do in duos. Like in 6th zone right here, it's still 2-tick. And then you can just like launch pad. It's kind of a complicated play, right? It's not keeping it simple. That's what I should have done. And you'll see, it's a mistake. So here I tried to pad, that didn't work. Now here I padded. Now I'm like, okay, nice. Zone is kind of on the hill. I can just land. And I still get beamed. I get cracked. Now I'm like, keep it simple. Splash up, mini up. Now I'm kind of scuffed. Because I have no more secondary heal. I'm 140 HP. Not that great of a position. I'm not even in zone. So yeah, I didn't keep it simple. And that actually scuffed me up quite a lot. I guess the rest of the game is kind of uninteresting. I just play out my mats. I seem to get a refresh somewhere. Oh yeah, I have a fizz right now. You don't see it in the thing, but I got a refresh somehow. Got a fizz. Now one thing for like the future is that I will need like extra refreshes in my endgame. Like I will need an extra kill. Let's see. Okay, random does outplays me this game. So yeah, I guess this game I didn't really keep it simple and I made some mistakes which caused me to need a refresh. Like the more mistakes you make, the more refreshes you'll need throughout the game. And I think I wanted to disconnect this kid or something. Went front side. I'm not sure why I died, to be honest. Do I disconnect this guy? Now wait for him to move. I get sprayed right here. I have 2 medkits. Do I just play him out? I could have kept it simple and just medkit play, to be honest, for some extra points. Didn't even get the spray. Like, why am I just keep moving and moving and moving. It's crazy. And this kid noticed. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, GG. Is that Radiant? Damn. Yeah, that's the pro. Now this game, there was a kid right here. Now I know he has a shotgun at this point. So I was like, okay, I have to play range, right? I can't just jump on his face because he'll just out-trade me. I crack him here. Could that be? Nah, it's impossible to revive me. He has a different IGN. Now he went over to this side. I was like, do I chase? Do I not chase? Probably not. Keep it simple. Like I have 1 build. Like I can't do much, you know. I guess I could have pushed him, and it would have been. I could have killed him, but he has a pump and I don't. I'm like, yeah, keep it simple. Now here I'm like, okay, I should get this side though. Like, if he gets all of this, it's kind of bad for me. I aimbot him for a second. Like this kid actually thinks I have aimbot. Now I finally get a revolver, but now I claim this whole side. I don't know if I have boss this game. I can't really tell in replays. Okay, so this game, I think someone stole a boss from me. I think that's what happened. I kind of skipped forward a bit, but now I decided to go into Canyon. I guess I didn't really keep it that simple. But there's so much spare loot in Canyon oftentimes because, you know, because of the drones. So I'm like, okay, let me go to Canyon. I'm chilling, found some extra heals. And now, let's see, right here. I just wait for these kids to leave, right? Because they were fighting in Storm. Now I'm solo in Canyon. Now I go down here, and bro, there's so... Look how much loot there is. There's splashes and everything. There were 4 splashes, or like total. And I was like, okay, I see 2 fizzes, let me just carry this loadout. Which is more than good enough, right? I have cap mats as well. Like now I have an endgame loadout that I can win with. But zone is all the way here, and I do make some mistakes. Now here, just going in zone. There was a kid right there for no reason, just go back Zen. Okay, he was just tagging me. I'm just diving down. I saw a slurp truck, which is kind of lucky, I guess. Full HP again. Bad. Now I'm like, okay, I know everyone is just gonna be boxed up already. So I have to be extremely careful of gliding in there. Like I can dive down on that marker right here. Because, you know, it's on a high elevation. I can dive down in the river or something. I'm like, okay, I see a kid here. Also saw kids on the hill. Now, in my mind, I was like, instantly, when I saw this bush, I was like, there's definitely a kid in there. So I'm like, okay, I can't really dive over the bush. So I landed right here. On a B crate. Also didn't have B, I think. Yeah. And now I decided to spray this bush. I have no idea how I did not hit. Like, that's some crazy stuff. And then he just beams me. Yeah, I should have done it from a better angle. Not sure why I did this. I guess I didn't keep it that simple. I popped one big. I went over to the campfire very shortly after this. Which is maybe not entirely keeping it simple, but I guess I got some extra HP. I also knew there were 2 barrels right here. So now I'm chilling, right? I lost 1 big on that. And maybe some mats. Now I've noticed, okay, zone pools on me, so I'd like to be deeper in, to be honest. But there's a kid right there, boxed up, you know, like, not boxed up in a bush, just sitting there. I didn't know if he was still there. I assumed he was. So like, yeah, I can't really easily rotate there, but I kind of have to. Because I really don't want to be in a location where I'm like right here. This is not a good spot in my eyes, because yeah, I predicted like, okay, if it pulls this way, it's a free rotate, but if it pulls this way, it's gonna be a very hard rotate. So I was like, yeah, let me try to go early. Overbuilding a little bit. Got A as well. I was able to reform, which was good. Now I'm in a much better position. Like I'm somewhere around here, right, on this hill. So if it pulls far, it's a much easier rotate for me. It did pull far. Decided to carry double pump again. Here I should have just kept it simple and went insta, and I didn't, which is a mistake. But I'm like getting information right now, scouting. Now the kid from off spawn is right next to me. Now I saw this kid in front of me, he did tag me once. So I'm like wasting a bit of mats. But I'm chilling, I'm in zone. Can't really disconnect this guy. Now, a bit unfortunate, zone pulled this way. So it didn't really pull on me, and now I kind of have to make this difficult rotate. I would have preferred it went like this way, to be honest, because there's nobody in front of me here, you know? But I knew there were so many kids there, so it's gonna be difficult. Spraying this bush real quick to see if there's a kid in there. Now, okay, this kid to my left went, which is kind of lucky. Sometimes kids like this will just sit right next to you, just wait for you to go and then just bump you in the back. Like, so annoying. But now it's like, okay, nice, I can follow him. He was sitting there though. So I had to build, this kid was there. I'm like, pause, keep it simple. I have 900 mats. Like, I'm wasting mats on this rotate. So I'm gonna need a refresh sometime in this endgame, right? Using these walls as protection. I'm chilling, just keeping it simple, almost in. Get tagged a bit again. I'm like, yeah, let me pause, it's fine. Tried disconnecting him, but he was connected properly. I should not have shot there, I should have just rotated in. He actually held a grudge on me and he started looking back. He was like, yeah, let me get in and then just hold him. Did he hit me there? No, he didn't. Not even using fizz right now. And I'm basically in there. Now I have like 600 mats. Like, I wasted so many mats on this rotate. Wasted some mats there as well. Keeping it simple. I think here I'm connected well. Now I'm like 500 middle. Like that's all my builds. I'm like, oh shit, I need a refresh. My plan was to rotate more towards this side. Like, yeah, I guess, you know, any side is kind of annoying. Like, ideally you're deeper in, but I was like, I'll go as soon as possible because otherwise more kids are getting closer to me and they can just hold me. So I'm like, okay, let me go pretty early. Got into a good spot. Now I'm like, okay, chilling in zone. Let me get a refresh from here. Now you see the skill right here. Now unfortunately, this kid just died, like somewhere far away, where I couldn't get it. Like, yeah. I saw the loot right there and it actually pulled back on it. Potentially it would have been the play to go on it now. Like 35 builds, maybe that's about the time where I should take more risks, right? I didn't go on that loot. I'm not sure what I did instead actually. Boxed up front side. Looking back. Here I could have bombed this kid, but I was fizzing. And oh bro, that is actually unfortunate though. What just happened right there. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should have just reset the wall. I guess. Here I'm like trying to hold a kid, but I also know like, I don't want to wait for Storm to catch up on me and then pop Fizz. I'd rather be Fizzed up already, so I can go whenever I want. So I decide to pop Fizz here. And then this kid goes, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can get a pump. And yeah, it just has a clean angle on me apparently. And yeah, he just pumps me. Now I'm backside. I'm scuffed. I'm like 75 HP. 26 builds. I need to pop my big soon. It was scuffed. Luckily I was able to pop 2 bigs. Or Fizz and big. Now here I'm just looking for a refresh. There was some stuff right there, but the kid instantly had it already. Like this is not the best game, you know? Like I needed a refresh earlier. I died in 18th place. Get some builds, 500 mats from that, but yeah, I die very shortly after this. I thought I had to do one extra pickaxe swing, apparently. Kid comes out of nowhere, just bombs me. Yeah, well, GG. I was late on the rotate and everything. Next game. Well, actually, we don't really need to look at a next game. I think the main lesson from this tournament was just to keep it simple, stupid. That's what I did. That's why last week, like this week I placed 950th. Like if you look at my, yeah, it's not the worst. Like not the worst. Like if you see like some 20k PR players, they're still like 20k PR, still getting like 166 points and everything, 283 points. Not the worst, not the best. Like if I want to qual for the solo series finals, I'll have to get 3 very good weeks like after this. But if you compare this to my previous week, look at my match history real look. I placed 1200th. This time I got 279. So it's basically the same points. But look at this tournament, how chaotic it is. Like some game like 68, like of course, like first few games always kind of bad. Second 11, 21st, and 55, 36, 4 and 14. Like it's very like there's so many randomness in this tournament. Compared to this week, where all of my games were basically 25 minutes, right after the first 3 games. So now if I'm just able to do this exact thing, just getting these 25-minute games every game, and then also getting more refreshes, I think I'll place like at least within the top 10 multiple times, like maybe top 5. Just need a bit more mats, a bit more refreshes. I think that's the main thing. But I'm finally at the point, like I could have shown these 2 games where I like, you know, like some teams were W keying me. I guess maybe that's also good to look at. Yeah, okay, let's look at that real quick, yeah. I guess this is also a pretty good game to look at. Right here, I have everything that I want. I have Medell, I have Slurp, I have 3 bigs, Fizz. I can win this game, so all I need to do is go to that side, farm up, and just chill in the box. That's all I need to do. Or in a bush or whatever. So I'm going over to that side, but very soon after this, I run into a player. So right here, I'm just chilling, he shoots me on my back. I'm like, okay, does he key me? Yes, he does. I see him running up with Fizz. I'm like, okay, counter shot. Now I'm like, okay, I need to expand, make some space. Now I have space. I basically have a 4x4. I guess some walls are weak, but it's fine. At least I have some space to work with. Show counter aggression. Always, when they are sitting on a cone like this, just spray down in some way. Like, try to spray and then double cone, like, do something to pressure that thing. So they know, like, you're fighting back on them, you know? Like, you have to do this. Now, he continues to try to fight me. He was trying to pre-fire me a couple of times. I was trying to pre-fire him a couple of times. I'm like, okay, let me fizz up a bit, because, you know, I might need the HP. Here, I'm like, okay, get to go down one layer, you know? Good space, chilling. Perfect right-hand peek. Of course, he's gonna insta pre-fire, but I'm not gonna confirm the edit like before I'm fully to the left. Once again, spraying him down a bit, you know, like making that floor weaker. So it's less comfortable standing on it. Spraying the wall, you know, like I'm not letting him just pressure me for no reason. I'm pressuring back, you know. Got the floor and the cone. Now here another kid is just right here. I guess he saw him right now, right? Or no? Oh, he sees him now. Crazy. So this kid was trying to sneak up on him. I'm like, okay, good opportunity to leave, not gonna lie. Maybe I can just fizz up and leave out the back. I fizz out. Now, I successfully countered this player, you know, like I did some defensive box fighting, keeping it simple, making space, good angles, not making any plays that are unnecessary. And now I'm still alive, I'm still good heals, because I barely wasted any. Only like the initial tags from him, like the 20 tag or something, wasted some fizz. And now I can just farm up, so at this point I should be farmed up. And chilling. Okay, so I have 250 metal, maybe not the best. I'm chilling now. What is that? Is that not a stinger? Maybe not, maybe it's precision. Yeah, just keeping it simple. I did make a very clean rotate, a bit deeper in. Yeah, we should look at my rotates as well, to be honest. Because that's pretty smart on me. Like, instead of chilling at this position, like somewhere around here, where I was, I decided to go deeper in towards this gas station, because I know it is quite likely that someone is going to pull back. I don't know why, it's just quite likely. And even if it doesn't pull back, the rotate this way is much easier than the rotate this way. So if I am right, let's say I was this player right here, and Zone pulls all the way here eventually. He has to make this rotate compared to me, who has like 50% of that rotate, of that distance. So I get in this position, get A as well, chilling. So right here I'm basically center of 4th. So I'm very likely to pull 5th, which I do. 5th is fully on me. I would have been fully on edge somewhere here if I was at a previous spot. And now when Zone pulls far, okay, actually Zone does pull all the way back here, which is kind of crazy. But you know, like if it was the complete opposite way, it could have been a lot different, you know. Sometimes you have to prepare for the worst case scenario instead of just hoping that the best case scenario works out for you. That's such a Destiny Jesus play. I've seen his gameplay, like he just, yeah, like he just hopes, you know. Hopes Zone pulls on him, and if it doesn't, then he just dies. Can't be playing like that. Now these rotates right after this are so clean. Keeping it simple, not over peeking too much. By the way, I also got in deeper, so I'm not at its full edge right here. I have Zone priority, so if it pulls far, I can just go. Pre-popping fizz, I know it pulls far, I'm like, okay, let me just do it. Go this way. Fizzing up a bit again, just going after him. I'm like, yeah, I'll just pop it big if someone attacks me, you know? No need to use fizz right now. Was even able to refarm a bit. I think I hold a kit for a second. Yeah, here, so I need a refresh, kind of. And I unsuccessfully do this. So I should have I should VOD review stuff like this. Like why I don't get this refresh, bro. He comes back in this box. Like I knew he was on my wall. And now I just hit him a 30 tag. And I reset being too scared. I can just like spray with my AR. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know I would hit him 30. Now it doesn't place wall. I can just place. I should just fully get in right now. Here I was kind of unable to see where he was. Now right here I should have just replaced insta. If I replaced this floor it would have been game over. I didn't. Now I tried phasing through. This wall was weak. And there's no center wall either. Like this guy's making so many mistakes. So I placed the center wall. And instead of just editing and hitting him, I don't know where I'm looking at. So now he gets out. And this is the worst player. I should have just committed, honestly. So this was very bad by me that I didn't get this refresh. I do get a kill somehow. I don't know why. Maybe mid-air kill. Oh yeah. I get this kill. Now there was a kid instantly on it. So I could not get that either. That is not a good play to go for. Now I notice, okay, the zone pulls far once again. So I'm like, okay, shit. I kind of need to make my rotate as early as possible. So I go on these trees, refarming them. Kind of doing a pause rotate. Kid is trying to edit on me. Just being super aware. Pausing, chilling. Trying not to get a hit too much. Now here a kid block my top. Here a kid, be safe. Don't do too many risky stuff, you know? Now here I could jump on a higher layer, so I can just easily jump up. Only jump if you can go on a high layer. Here the tree just fully fucked me. Like the tree is blocking me here, which is like so annoying. That could be like a stupid stuff to die to. Like there's a tree right there, and I'm just sitting here. There should not be a way where I'm blocked by the tree and I can't move out of this spot. Like I thought I would die here for a second. Like when this kid was on top of me. I was like, oh shit, bro. I'm like fully stuck. I need to get out. Now, luckily I survived. That would have been a stupid way. A stupid death. And I'm only at 26 builds, which is not great, you know? Not great. I need a refresh. I think I kind of do potentially stupid play. So I see this loot like back here. I'm like, maybe if someone pulls back on it, I can get it. Someone pulls far. I'm like, fuck. Can I still get it? You know, like I have slurp. That's the thing. Maybe I can get it. Bump this kid, pressure him a little bit. Like maybe looking for a refresh, you know. Now I notice, okay, someone placed a pad. He placed a launch pad. So I'm like, okay, I can pop my slurp. Maybe just get the mats and then go on the pad. That is like a not keeping it simple, stupid play. So I pop my slurp. I rush to these mats. I should have fizzed up as well. I didn't. Unfortunately, this was just siphon mats. Or, I don't know if it was siphon. I have 600, maybe like 400 mats. And not siphon, it's actually a bit more. But of course, slurp doesn't really out-heal zone. I also didn't know exactly where the pad was. I went, and now at this point, I'm getting healed up to 27 HP. And I don't get any more wide HP from that, which is kind of crazy. So I still need a refresh, right? I have 400 mats, I guess. But I need something. And I don't have my slurp anymore. So I'm looking for something. Not really able to find anything from this position. I could be on a lower layer if I want to really get a refresh. Because from these high layers, you're not often gonna find something. I'm just staying on these high layers when I should drop and get refreshes. So that is a mistake, you know, I've already talked about it a bunch of times. Like, okay, maybe I can drop some layers now. Maybe look for a refresh from this point. This kid fizzing here, I could just jump in. Kid in wood box stopped next to me. Like, I should just chop on everyone's walls, basically. Look for opportunities. I thought this was mine, it wasn't. And yeah. At least I clutched like a top 20, I guess. Which is a decent amount of points. not great, you know? I thought I had 2 builds, so I tried placing cone, couldn't. Now here, once again, hit this kid 86 white, and he just gets out. I should have chased him as well. But I thought I could pick up some mats, but he picked up everything, unfortunately. Where if I got this refresh, yeah. Stuff like that, I'm not getting these refreshes, and the kid bombed me from frontside. Well, GG. Boys, I hope you appreciate this VOD review, and if you did, then like, subscribe, and comment W VODs. Everyone, comment W VODs as always, of course. And yeah, keep grinding, boys. Keep grinding, as always. Just keep grinding. Catch you in the next one. Peace.